we want to talk about these black and white shiny new models from the Stage Custom Birch series. And with me is Wolfgang Centeri. Hello, you can tell us what has been changed at the drums.
Hi Alina, good to see you again. Stage Custom we have on the market since roughly 20 years now, and it's the working horse for a lot of drummers, and a lot of drummers know this series since a long time. So we came up with, of course, always new ideas, and this year we changed some tiny but important details. So for example, we put gaskets to all metal parts here. So here you can see gaskets on the drum claw, on the bass drum claws. You have it here on the tom mount, on the badge, even on the air hole. We have on all metal parts we have gaskets, which prevents, of course, rattling and disturbing noises that you don't want to have with the drum set, of course. We changed this. We changed the thickness of the actual plies, so we didn't change the numbers of the plies, but this drum shell is still 100% birch shell, but the actual plies are a little bit thicker, so this whole shell became a little bit thicker. And we worked on the bearing edges, so we made the bearing edges of the toms a little bit sharper, and the bearing edges of the bass drum a little bit rounder, so there is more drum head contact to the bass drum shell, which in the end gives a little bit more punchier and more bottom sound. And I can show you in a sec.
Demonstrate us. Yeah.
So it's really for bass drum in this size, it's quite a lot of punch. And that's for the drums.
And the snare drum, you told me about the snare drum. What has been changed there?
With the snare drums, we changed to 10 tension lugs this time. So in the past we had always 8. And honestly saying, for a birch snare drum in that price range, it's quite extraordinary to have 10 tension rods, which makes it very easy to tune. And so it's very sensitive. And I think the snare drum for this drum set, it's really one of a kind, so in that price range.
And what has been changed about the packing system?
Also, a totally different concept what we did there. For the first time, we offer the Stage Custom as a shell set only, so it means only the drums, and they come in one box. So a 5-piece drum set like here behind me comes in one box, which is also quite extraordinary. And then you can either leave it as a shell set if you have your own hardware already from an old drum set, or you can add our 700 single braced hardware like we have here, or the 600 double braced, or you can either go to really high-end hardware, whatever you like. So it gives us a lot of different options, and the feedback that we had so far from the first couple of hours here now at Frankfurt Fair showed there was really quite a good idea behind that.
So we have new features in the sound, the design a little bit as well, and the packing system.
Exactly, yeah.
Then we are excited what the feedback will be here at the Musikmesse, and say bye-bye from here.
Thank you.